it's your girl Ivy Alert, aka VibesWitIvyy, and I am back to talk about the drama that's going on with the big three. When I first heard the rumors, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't believe it. I said, nah, Summer's just talking. But as I look closer, I'm starting to see holes in people's stories, and I think it's time for a breakdown. Let's go. Now, we all been tuning into Baddies USA lately, and I told you guys something was really strange. Something that I observed between Big Lex and Summer. Now, it's not just because of the high annoyance that they are showing these days. It's not just that. It's honestly this range of emotion that Big Lex is showing that, to me, is not making any sense. Now, I can understand you getting mad about your friend not listening to you, but does it deserve all this emotion? I'm just saying now. In that last scene, I said, look at this dynamic here when it comes to Big Lex and Summer. Now, as you can see, Dolly is always off to the side, not really saying much. Now, we could just, compare it to something that looks a little similar to the situation. I would say Fauna and Tavi. You see how Fauna and Tavi is always going at it, but then Cold Killer's just always off to the side? And you know what Tavi has said, the rumors that she has put out when it comes to her and Fauna. Now, I can understand. That doesn't mean that that's the same situation, but it makes it very interesting. Because come to find out, Tavi exposed Fauna earlier in this season, if y'all remember, about the things that they were doing behind the scenes. Clip 1.
I wanted to wait till we got on camera. That's why you can't fuck with me no more. That's why I don't fuck with you. Because you a camera TV ass bitch. And I'm gonna let the world know. On God, on my son. I put that on my son. This bitch is a lying, camera TV ass bitch. Cheating ass bitch. Put me in your bullshit while you over here cheating, sucking this pussy and sucking that pussy, bitch. Don't play with me. Bitch don't know what she doing. She just giving it out. I cannot trust a slimy bitch. Straight up. You're a slimy bitch. You're a slimy bitch. The only bitch that had your back. Killer told you straight to your face. The only reason why she fucked with you is because of me. She told you that shit to your face. You're saying you fought for me. You barely could fight for your fucking self. So why would you fight for me? Tavi, bitch, you want to make me look bad to the world? And my thing is, people are going to fuck with me regardless. You do shit to try to get on everybody's good side. I don't have to do that. I'm naturally me. And people going to fuck with me. People not going to fuck with me. And then I'm still going to live my life. Bitch, I'm going to be booked and busy once again. And yeah, y'all, and then you're talking about, oh, y'all just looking at her looks. Well, thank you for letting me.
Now, that was a lot, wasn't it? But the point is that the signs were always there. We just weren't looking at them, but they were always there. Now, back to Big Lex and Summer. With this situation here, I can't help but see that it's quite similar. It just is. Now, what I found funny was this clip that we will see further along in the season when she actually sits down with Rolly and explains a little bit of her side. It seemed, I don't know, y'all. Take it.
She did it, but I never did.
Man, get your ass on, man.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this had me really, really thinking, y'all. This had me thinking. Because I'm just like, I don't know if Rolly was tired. I don't know if she was just fed up with the whole situation, or if that was just disbelief. I don't know. I don't know how to read it. But if you want me to be real, it kind of read like she didn't really believe everything Lex was saying, in my own opinion. Now, I'm not saying that she's not being truthful. They all have their own versions of what happened. And I'm the type of person that's not going to be too quick to judge any matter. I want to hear all sides. But what I will admit and simply cannot deny is the obvious buildup we are now seeing with our own eyes. Because I said to myself, when I seen that fight between Big Lex and Summer, I said, damn. I mean, I get you being upset about whatever happened between you two. I can't tell nobody how to react upon anything, especially when they feel betrayed on a certain matter. But I still feel like it was a bit OD. I can't be the only one who feel like she kind of went into blackout mode. It seemed to come from a place of feeling put out there. I don't want to assume, but the energy that I seen in that video and that fight was like she felt embarrassed on a whole nother level. She was pissed. And you can't tell me that type of anger was off of something simple and surface level. To me, that seemed like it was more deep and more in depth about something way more personal and maybe something that we didn't even know about until now. If that's the case, we don't know. Well, at least for sure. We don't know for sure. But I don't know. Was it just me who looked at that fight and said, dang, like, I mean, there was even a point where Summer wasn't even fighting back, y'all. Did y'all peep that? And they still let the fight go on. And I mean, hey, people who don't like Summer, they probably lived for that moment. But I was just like, this is crazy. It was brutal as hell, okay? I'm just saying. But yeah, Summer just out of nowhere decided to give us some details upon the matter. And I'm sure some of you have already heard. But let's get into what she said.
I pulled her in the shower, like, bitch, come here, take a shower with me, you know? Like, bitch, take a shower with me, come here, you know? Tell that bitch if I'm lying. She don't lie anyways, it don't even matter, I'm a real bitch, I don't give a fuck. That specific night, yes. No, that specific moment in the shower, I only did her. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And we was still drinking, y'all, so we in the shower, whatever, rubbing, dubbing, kissing, hugging. We get out the shower. We get out the shower, we go to the room. It was a double queen bed. We in the bed, in the same bed, and we still taking shots and shit. We on each other. In the middle of us about to, like, you feel me? Get really, really into it. It was a knock at the door. We look at each other. We like, she like, oh my God, they back. Oh my God. So we drunk. Y'all know how it is when y'all drunk. When y'all drunk, it's like, that was me. It was like slow motion. I'm like, oh my God. Well, I wasn't really panicking for real because I'm like, shit, bitch, let's finish. That's the type of time I'm on. I'm like, bitch, let's finish. Fuck them. Leave them at the door. You feel me? Sneaking and geeking. You feel me? It's fun. It's like a little porno. It's like, let's get caught. Because at that point, bitch, me and your bitch could have fought. Bitch, like, fuck. So they knocking on the door. And it was so crazy. They did not grab the key when I told y'all that was God. Because if they would have grabbed the key, shit, they would have walked into some shit they would have wanted to see. So we do. We need to make up. I'm coming to Houston. So, when they knock on the door, Lex get the panicking like, oh my God, Summer, put your clothes on. Bitch, no, I just got out the shower. I ain't putting my clothes on. Lex had her natural hair. Actually, I'm going to upload a picture of that day. I had on that red lipstick. Hold on, I'm about to find a picture. This was the day. So, Lex telling me to put on my clothes and shit. I'm like, bitch, I'm not putting on my clothes. I'm about to wrap this towel around me and pretend that I'm coming out the bathroom. But that's about it. I ain't doing all that. You feel me? Like, it ain't. Oh, then I archive it. Let me go through my archives. I'm like, I'm not even doing all that. You feel me? I archived it because I was mad at her. Hold on, let me go through my archives. So, stories, no. I need to go through archives. So, I don't know why they ain't together. So, hold on, y'all, because I'm almost there. I'm going to show y'all exactly what day it was. I'm going to show y'all. This was the day. This was the day everything happened. We was and what's the date? January 5th, 2025. We brung the new year in on it. So, this was the day. Lex had her natural hair, but by the time we got out the shower, her hair was fucked up. This was the day. This was the hotel in Ohio, if y'all ever been there. This was the exact day. Y'all see me looking like a snack. Look at Lex. And she had on that little easy to take off. What? Come on now. When I told her to get in the shower, she pulled that bitch right down. Boom. So I put on my towel and I go to the bathroom and I'm looking in the mirror, looking at myself, laughing like, I hope they don't know. So I come out the bathroom, Lex like, babe, da-da-da, you know, I should be babe. So I'm like, damn, I'm hungry, you know, I'm trying to play it. But I'm looking at Lex and I'm so drunk. And I'm like, I'm on that still, you feel me? Right, it's our anniversary. What, is today the 5th? It is. Happy anniversary, babe. So, it's so crazy how things change in a year. That's crazy. So I'm looking at Lex though. I'm drunk. She looking at me. You know how y'all, I don't know if y'all ever been in a situation where like, cause I had a couple. I'm telling y'all, we gonna do story time. But I'm just looking at her like, she looking at me, she smiling, we laughing. You know, we sitting across the bed and shit. I don't think her girlfriend peeping at the time. And I'm eating my food and I sit next to her. Cause you know when that liquor talk, you know, you just going with how you feeling. So I sit next to her and I kiss her. I'm like, and when I kiss her, she like, Summer. Y'all know her famous. She like, Summer. She trying to bring me back to reality and soberness, but bitch, I'm drunk as a skunk and it ain't funny, bitch, and I'm on it. I'm like, yes, mama. Like, I don't give a fuck that your bitch right here. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch, if I want that bitch, I'm at.
Now, I'm not going to hold you. I was sipping tea right along with the rest of you guys. I was like, ooh, all of that. But to be honest, if you take away how you might feel about the girl, the way she told that story so thoroughly, so detailed, like, it almost was like you was there, like a fly on a wall. Or better yet, that missing puzzle piece you've been looking for forever. Because now it's starting to make a little more sense. Because if you notice, this is more between Big Lex and Summer than it is with Big Lex, Summer, and Dolly. It's not really a big three kind of thing. It's really a big two out of the three, if you get what I mean. Why is it that Dolly is always to the side while they're just arguing? Now, don't get me wrong. Dolly is just as annoyed. Yes. but it's more between Big Lex and Summer. And let's just say that, this is something that she didn't want her girlfriend to know. Similar like Tavi and Fauna situation. I mean, how would you react? How would you feel if something that you thought was in secret was put out there? But either way, let's see what Big Lex had to say in response.
And then y'all just comment. Unless you want to come over here and eat some more. Summer, let's clock it. Put it on your mom, on your daddy, on Day Day, on your kids. Put that on all of them. I ever put my mouth on you. You know that's a lie. And I want to hear her put it on all those people and then say it. Because I'm telling y'all, Summer has never looked me in my face. Every time I was around Summer, even after she said it, I said, Summer. So I put my mouth. I did it every time. Summer can't stand behind that. I was in Summer's face. I said, Summer, say what you said. In my face. She couldn't say it. She couldn't say it because it's not true. But you're mad, y'all. Let's really clock when we were in London, y'all. Summer, what happened? Summer was on her knees. That's what happened. Okay? And whatever happened. In London. After it happened, it never happened. In London, has never looked me in my face. Every time I was around Summer, even after she said it, I said, Summer, so I put my mouth on you? No, I did it every time. Summer can't stand behind that. I was in Summer's face. I said, Summer, say what you said. In my face. She couldn't say it. She couldn't say it because it's not true.
Hey man, this is how I see it. Speak your piece at all times. If you feel like that's not the truth and you feel like it's a lie, then you have every right to say, hey, that's not what happened. So cool. But what I did notice about this whole response is it seemed to kind of dance around, the things we really wanted to know. Now, did she touch the whole fact of, it happening or not? Yeah, she did. She did on multiple times where she said, hey, it did happen, but I did nothing to her. So I guess what I find interesting about it is that she didn't spend too much time addressing the matter of fact. What this whole situation is even about. She kind of addressed it for a second and then moved on to address a whole bunch of other things that didn't really even matter. We really want to know what happened. That's what we want to know. We want to know the details. But it seemed to me like she spent a little more time addressing other things than the matter of fact point of the whole matter. She said that she actually asked Summer to repeat what she said in front of everybody else and say that she did that. And she didn't do it. Now, I want to know from y'all. At that moment, did you say, oh, okay, so she's definitely lying? Or did you say, well, I mean, maybe that was a bit of intimidation? When I say intimidation, for an example, I mean like when you can see somebody face to face, eye to eye, and ask them a question and tell them to repeat what they said in front of everybody else, that comes with a whole set of a different energy than it does just like blatantly saying stuff like online. Like it's different when you're in somebody's face and you're telling somebody to say something that they said and they don't do it. It's almost like I wish you would type of thing, if you get what I mean. But either which way, it seems to me that the girlfriend was fully aware of everything that happened. I don't know if there's been like a situation also where Summer, could have possibly did something with Big Lex girl and all of that, which adds to why she was so upset and why she beat the brakes off of Summer. Now it just makes total sense. But let's get into what her girlfriend said real quick.
Oh, this shit is old as fuck. Like, this shit like a year old, my nigga. Like, so it's like, all this shit just reoccurring. I've been knew about it, so it's like, already fucking dealt with the shit.
So there you have it. I mean, her girl pretty much cleared it up. She said this is old news. This been happened, and we've been talked about it, and it's been over with. She like, I don't even know why y'all making it a thing. But, hey. What do y'all think? Who do y'all believe when it comes down to the truth of what really happened between Big Lex and Summer? We get to see the cracks as it all unfolds on these episodes of Baddie USA. It's something, I tell you, but I'm going to leave you guys with some videos here that kind of just wrap up what I'm thinking about the whole situation. And that's all I got. Until next time, y'all, I'm out.
Alert, alert, alien gang. Alert,
I know that I'm not a liar. I wasn't lying, and then I just had the tea early. Let's talk about the other tea that I had early, which was Big Lex and Summer getting freaky, bumping purses, eating out each other. Summer is the one that put this information out there, okay? And y'all think Summer is lying. First of all, I got it from somewhere else, okay? So it's not a lie. But another reason why y'all should believe Summer, I'm not even a Summer supporter, but you just got to use common sense. Like, she's into it with Tasiki and Krishan right now, because if y'all don't know, Krishan said that Tasiki, when they were younger, Tasiki used to make Krishan eat her little thing, her cookie. So Summer said that shit. She was like, didn't she used to make your sister eat your, okay. So Summer got into a Big Lex and said, didn't she used to eat this? And then we seen how Big Lex did her. Big Lex ain't never did nobody like that. Like, I couldn't even watch it. Like, I can't look at stuff like that. Like, Big Lex did Summer in the worst way. And it makes sense. You could tell it was more personal. That's that
you telling motherfuckers what we do. Like, you could tell that's embarrassing for Big Lex. Like, Summer, everybody calling her dirty, and you eating that coochie. And I really bet that Big Lex was eating Dolly too, and that's what she really don't want to come out. She was eating Dolly nasty ass. And I think that's why she beat Summer bloody like that, because she don't want nobody to know she was eating Big Dolly. And mind y'all, Big Lex is gay and has a girlfriend. She's going home to her girlfriend every year, or